So in this video, I'm gonna be showing y'all how I achieved these butterfly locks. They're about 3 weeks old right now, but they still look somewhat decent. I'm actually about to take them out in a few days. And as you can see, they're shoulder length. They're in the color T530. Stay tuned if you want to see how I got this look. Okay, so I'm just letting y'all know I'm using this Mady Beauty Braid in Beach Curl. And I got 3 packs of these. And then it's in this color T530, which is basically burgundy and then black at the top. And then I also got this hair because I've been seeing a lot of people using this type of hair. So I kind of wanted to try it. So I got this hair in the same color. So hopefully it comes out good. Because people be using 2 strands of this hair and then they add 1 strand of that hair. So that's the method I'm going to try to use and see how it turns out. But yeah, this is the hair I will be using. Okay, so I also decided to use Cuban twist hair because it helps with the thickness of the locks and makes them thicker. The other products you're going to need for this style is Shine & Jam, which is about $10. You're also going to need Edge Effect. That's about $9. Next, you're going to need some mousse for when you're done the hairstyle for the end. You're also going to need a comb, and then you're also going to need a crochet hook. So here I'm just showing you guys how I prepped my hair before I started. I used 2 strands of the curly hair, and then I used half a strand of the spring twist hair per lock. All in all, I believe I had between 34 and 37 locks. But yeah, this is just how I prepped it. And also, if you guys want the link to this braiding rack, I could leave it for you in the comments. So of course, I'm just showing you all that I'm starting off with freshly washed and blow-dried hair. So to start it off, you're going to want to make sure that you part and braid your real hair into individual braids, and this would be the base for your locks. You can part them whichever size you want. I went for a large size just because I didn't want that many locks in my head. So this is a time lapse of me doing the back and the middle, going up to the front. Once I get to the front at a good angle, I'm going to show you guys how to actually make and start the real lock process. But yeah, please ignore me moving side to side while I'm doing my hair. That's just how I do my hair. It just helps me focus and get it done quicker. Right here, I'm adding in the Cuban twist hair that I mentioned earlier. I just decided to add it over the individual braid I already had braided with my real hair. I just braided it on top just to add a thickness and length for the locks. Okay, before we start making the locks, you're going to have to attach the hair to the crochet hook and pull it through the root of your braid. I'm using 2 strands of the matey beach curl hair and half a strand of the spring twist hair per lock. To get the lock started, you're going to want to grab the spring twist hair, which is going to be shorter than the beach curl hair, and you're going to want to wrap it around the root 4 or 5 times just to make sure it's secure and to start off the lock. So once you've wrapped the spring twist hair around the root and the start of the lock, you're going to want to grab the beach curl hair like you see me doing here and connect the spring twist hair to the beach curl hair and use the rest of that to wrap the lock. So basically one end of the beach curl hair would be for the base and the other end for wrapping. To get the distressed look, you're going to want to put a finger through the hair like you see my finger here. You put it through there and make sure you wrap above your finger and below your finger, and then you take your finger out. Once you take your finger out, you will have that distressed look. You do this how many times you want to, depending on how distressed you want your locks to be. As you can see, my locks were pretty distressed, so I probably did this around 5 to 6 times throughout each lock. Okay, so when you get to the length you want and you're ready to end your lock, you grab the Cuban twist hair and flip it up, and then you wrap the rest of the matey beach curl hair around the Cuban twist hair until you can't see it anymore. Okay, so when you're done wrapping, you want to use the nail glue and put 1 dab where you're about to end the lock, and then just wrap the rest of the little strand around. And then when you're done with that, you just want to palm roll it so everything can be stuck and firm together. At the end, it's time to add your oil and your mousse. So guys, here is the finished look, and I was really happy with how they turned out. The length and the color, I liked how everything worked out. So yeah, here's the finished look, and that's just me looking in the mirror, making sure that the back looks okay. So I also went ahead and inserted some clips of how my hair looked over the days I was wearing them over time, in case you guys wanted to see.